All right, guys, why Trump just pushed India into China and Russia's arms, and how your wallet is going to end up paying. All right, no warm up. Let's get straight into it and dive in. All right, guys, welcome to The Baseline. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope everybody's doing well. So let's get right into what's happening today. Now, the U.S. just shoved India, the world's fastest growing economy, Apple's dream factory, the next golden goose, the tech golden goose at least, straight into Russia and China's open arms. And the kicker, we're going to end up paying for it at the grocery store, at the next doctor's visit, and on rent day. So this isn't just geopolitical, it's personal. So stay with me, because here's the headline no one's screaming right now. India is flipping the script on America, going full new besties club with China and Russia. Now, if you think that won't hit your bank account or your Wi-Fi speeds or the price at CVS, I think we're all kidding ourselves. So here's the twist. The United States made all of this happen, like handing someone a grenade and wondering why it blew up in our own face. It's really crazy. But this isn't just a diplomatical oops, right? This is the kind of move that makes your grocery bill explode, your pharmacy copay go nuclear, and your made in India tag start looking kind of awkward. So trust me, when your meds get pricier and your favorite gadgets roll into back order HELL, this is going to be why. So let's try to break through all this, okay? So what happened? Well, firstly, we have to ask these questions, right? Why did we slap India, our supposed pivot star, with mega tariffs? Second question is, how did that one move hand Beijing and Moscow a geopolitical victory on a silver platter? The third question is, how does this little power play rip right into our pockets and our morning coffee habit? So spoiler alert, all three answers are probably going to upset you, but it's going to make us smarter too. So let's dig in. So here's another fun fact before we dig in too. India just told us we may pay a heavy price for telling Trump to shove it, but we're ready. So say that again. India said they're going to pay a heavy price. They don't care. That's not diplomacy anymore. That's going to be kind of a mic drop. So let's get right into this stuff. India, the one up you can't afford to lose, right? So picture this. India's economy is sprinting at almost 8% growth, a $3.7 trillion machine exporting more generics to the United States than anyone. Nearly 40% of your generic meds, that all came from India. And then Trump goes, let's slap those imports with a tariff so high, it basically a tax grenade. Suddenly your prescriptions become super high in the checkout line, right? Now, because nothing says healthcare reform like making essential meds twice as expensive, this stuff just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Now, the manufacturing aspect, like the de-risk from China, we're just joking about this stuff at this point, because remember, the de-risk from China talk, that was cute, but Apple already moved production lines to India, boots on the ground, iPhones in the making. And guess what? Trump just charged a 50% tariff on those shipments. Suddenly, India isn't an alternative. It's a cost bomb. Now, great job. How did we end up doing this? We just torched our own backup plan. And here comes the talent drain, right? Because India sends us millions of STEM grads every year, engineers, coders, future AI wizards, fueling the very backbone of Silicon Valley. But when you start to swat down student visas and throttle trade, who's surprised they say, nah, we're going to build it at home or with Beijing? So cue the Indian superbrains helping China's power go up, especially in the next AI boom. Now, here's the geopolitical chessboard, and it just flipped, because this isn't just economics, it's grand strategy. India's border wars with China, the unresolved tensions, America didn't have to do a thing. We just had to behave, kind of step back and watch. And then Trump walks in, though, stomps on the relationship, and then boom, Modi says, see ya to the United States and hi to Beijing and Moscow. Russia, India, gas deals, China, India, diplomatic talks. It's like India updated its geopolitical app to BRICS gold membership. We basically dump Trumped ourselves. Now, what does this mean for us here? And why should we be watching all of this? You know, whether you're here or UK, Canada, Australia, why should we all care? Because every time we destabilize our allies, destabilization trickles down to us. Your medicine just got more expensive. Your phone might have a made in India delay. Your tech job may move or vanish. And your sense of security, that's up for grabs. A realignment like this doesn't stay in elite boardrooms. It crashes into everybody's living room. Now, here's the thing. This isn't over. India's pivot might just be the first domino. What's next? Well, we have to watch NATO's moves. Russia's next energy play, that's going to be the next globalization shockwave. And India may now be playing BRICS, but the next game, that's just heating up. So stick around because what comes next will be even bigger. And your bill might show it. Now, hit that like button if this got you a little bit rattled, and subscribe. Would be so honored if you did that. And once again, wanted to thank you so much for watching The Baseline, and we'll catch you on the next episode. All right. Cheers, everybody.